I'm Carly from the Pinup Diaries. Today I'm going to do a quick makeup tutorial. As you can see, I've already done half of my face. So I thought I'd just do the left eye just to show you guys what it looks like. I've already done the foundation and everything on the right side of my face. It's just kind of my, I guess, go-to pin-up-ish kind of looking style that I wear, you know, kind of every day basically. I wear it to work and things like that. It's really, really quick and easy, so I thought I'd give you guys a chance to have a look and see how to put it together. The reason why I didn't do my foundation in this video is because I thought, just to save you guys a bit of time, you know, everybody has their own way of putting their foundation and concealer and everything like that on. So I thought I'd skip over that part and just get straight down to the actual rest of it. So that's why I've already pre-done everything like that. I will eventually upload a video of how I do all my foundation and stuff like that, but I'll do that later. Okay, so I'll start with the eyes. Now I'm using my Naked Nudes palette by W7. The first color I'm using from the palette is this one. Okay, so it's kind of like a very nude color, very to my skin tone. So I'm using this brush. And all you do is just completely go over the lid. And you want to take it right up to the brow line. And you kind of want to finish it basically kind of like diagonally to your eyebrow. So if you mark it out, you can just go diagonally across. It's really nice color actually, because it does have a nice sort of sheen to it, so it is quite pretty. And if you want to wear eyeshadow and not make it too obvious that you're wearing eyeshadow, I definitely think that that color would be a good one for you, and that's why I kind of use that one as well, because you know, when I'm going to work and that, I don't want it to be like eyeshadow, so I like to pick something that is a little dulled down so it's not so obvious. Okay, so the next color I do is the crease color, and I'm going to be using this one here. It's kind of a step up from that nude, kind of going more into the really kind of browny colors. So I use this smaller brush for my crease. Make sure you get rid of any excess, because if you've got any excess on there, it just kind of makes it really hard when you go to smooth it out. So definitely make sure you get rid of any excess on the brush and just put that into your crease. And I actually, you don't have to, but I always circle it around. You just basically gradually build on that color. If you want it a little bit more darker, then you can just gradually build on that. If you want it light, then don't put too much color on your brush, and make sure that you blend it out nicely, because you don't want it to be pretty obvious that they've put another color in, especially if you're trying to tone it down a little bit. You don't want it to be all, you know, looking very sharp and hard. You want it to be nice and soft. So make sure that you definitely blend that in nicely. Okay. Next, I'm going to use my W7 liquid eyeliner. This is kind of my go-to eyeliner, and I think I actually put up a video about it not long ago actually. It is kind of my go-to eyeliner that I prefer to wear. It's got a nice little applicator, and again, you know, with the eyeliner, you want to do it like with your eyeshadow. You want to kind of just gradually build up onto that. So you want to just start from the inner corner, just work your way out. I kind of just do little, as you can tell, I do little brush strokes. Mainly because of the fact that I think if you draw just a straight line, sometimes it can just come out a little bit funny and you kind of have to go over and over it. Whereas if you do it that way, it kind of just makes it a little bit more of an even, nice line. Okay, now when I've come to that corner, I always kind of build, I actually always build from the corners, which really you should always do. So I build from my corner and just moving in gradually. And make sure that you look at the other eye as well, because you kind of want to, you do want it to look even. You don't want it to look like one's got a lot more mascara than the other. Okay. So once you've done that, you move on to your mascara. Now I'm using the Volume Flash Scandal Eyes Mascara Extreme Black. It's by Rimmel. So this is the wand. It's actually quite a nice big wand as well, which is actually one of the things I love about it. So as you can see, it's quite big and that it's really, really good if you want to give your eyelashes, especially if they're anything like mine. Mine are not very voluminous. So anything that will give my eyelashes a little bit more volume, I'm pretty much there with it. I don't tend to use fake eyelashes as much, mainly because of the fact that I know that I probably won't be the best at applying them. So I don't really tend to use them very often. But it is up to you whether or not you like to wear fake eyelashes or not. With this look, I think it's kind of just best if you keep it nice and simple, really. So I think that fake eyelashes might be taking it a little bit of a bridge too far. Okay. Now, I don't actually ever really put mascara on my lower lashes. It's kind of just up to you though. If you like to wear mascara on your lower lashes, by all means go ahead, but I kind of prefer to leave mine bare. I always use a white eyeliner. This one is by Savvy. There you go. It also actually has a little eraser bit up the top as well, which is really good, especially if you make a mistake, you can just get rid of it quite easily. So you just want to just put a little bit on the lower line. The thing is, you don't really want to pound it on either, because you don't want to take focus from the top. So just a very light layer. Okay. So you kind of just want it to sort of, you know, spruce up your eyes a little bit and kind of makes them look a little bit more open, a little kind of bit more doughy-eyed. I guess kind of like if you look at people like Lucille Ball, she actually did use a little bit of white eyeliner under her eyes sometimes to give her more of a doughy-eyed look. I personally like that. If you don't, that's fine. It's really up to you basically. Okay, so the next step is the blush. I use a peach blush. This is also by Rimmel. It's 190 Coral. So that's its colouring. And it comes with a little applicator. I actually just use the applicator out of this. I figure if they give you one, why not just use it? And for a pin-up style, you kind of want the blush to be really on the apple of your cheeks. You really want to bring those out. So when you apply it, just look in the mirror and smile. And that way you're going to be getting it directly onto the apple cheeks. Now, I actually always blend mine in with this brush. As you can see, it's a lot more of a bigger brush, and I just like to use it to blend it in. Okay. As you can see in the mirror, in the camera, sorry, I'm losing my mind. As you can see, it's really, really important to kind of just blend that in a little bit. You just want to make sure it's all nice and blended. I kind of just add a little bit more colour into cheeks because I actually am quite naturally pale. It kind of just adds a little bit of colour into these cheeks. Okay, now just for a basic look, everyday look really, I always go with this kind of cute pinky kind of colour, I guess. It is 103. It is also by Kate's line. It's part of the Rimmel collection. For an everyday look, I don't really tend to use lip liner. It kind of just depends on if I have enough time or not. Usually, if I'm in a hurry, I'll just apply it directly on. And just to give it that extra something, I always put a little bit of lip gloss over the top. This one is by First Glance Lasting Impressions. As you can see, it's kind of a cute little pinky colour. It really kind of complements this lipstick. This lipstick is quite matte, and this one kind of just really shines it up. It is pretty similar colouring to the actual lipstick. So it actually really enhances this lipstick. Okay. Now, I always usually put a beauty mark in. If I'm going to work, I don't. But if I'm just going to somewhere like uni or something, I actually put one. It's always a good idea if you are going to do a beauty mark to do it over a freckle or something like that. I do have a freckle here that I used to put it on, but I have one here which is a little bit lighter. I hope that you guys can see it properly.